What's good, people? So, I am here to give out some really good information that I am excited about, and I'm pretty sure that you all will be excited about. Walt Disney, the Disney company, has made a really good move that's going to put them back in a great position where they needs to be, and that's going to help revamp the whole mess that they got over there. That move is Bob Iger is back. Now, if y'all don't know who Bob Iger is, Bob Iger was the CEO of Disney for some years. He was the one that made the moves to bring Marvel, Star Wars. He was also part of that whole 10-year Marvel universe when they first started doing the Marvel movies that led them to success right along with Kevin Feige. He was the one that was instrumental with helping put Disney where they was at the time when they was at the top of the world. Then after he left, everything went to shit. But now Disney has saw what was going on. They said, "Hey, we need him back here because it's all fucked up over here." And they made this move, so now he is back. And I'm gonna read the article in the Wall Street Journal. It says Walt Disney names Bob Iger CEO, replacing Bob Chapek. Walt Disney's company's board of directors on Sunday night replaced Chief Executive Bob Chapek with Robert Iger, the company's former chairman and CEO who left the company at the end of the last year, according to a company announcement. The board has concluded that as Disney embarks on an increasingly complex period of industry transformation, Bob Iger is uniquely situated to lead the company through this pivotal period, said Susan Arnold, chairman of Disney's board, in a statement. We thank Bob Chapek for his service to Disney over his long career, including navigating the company through the unprecedented challenges of pandemic, she added. The change comes at a tumultuous time for Disney. Last month, the company reported weaker than expected fourth quarter financial results, killing the momentum built up over a strong year that we saw record revenue and profits in multiple divisions, especially the one that includes theme parks. Disney's theme parks business have recovered strongly since the coronavirus pandemic shut down its businesses across the world. But the division continues to subsidize whiny losses in the streaming video business. So, with that being said, let's just call it what it is. Bob Chapek was not doing a good job as CEO. Okay. He was not doing a good job as CEO. And it was just so many problems that was occurring. And I knew that he wasn't going to do a good job because that whole situation with the Black Widow thing. When Black Widow was scheduled to go to the theaters, and instead he said, let's put it on the same day on streaming as going to the theaters. Then, when Scarlett Johansson wanted her money for Black Widow that they were supposed to promise her, the back pay or the percentage of the sales, they didn't want to pay her that. So we had this whole long drawn out thing in court, and then they was trying to shit on Scarlett Johansson. It just looked really bad. And then eventually they wind up just saying, okay, here, we're just gonna go ahead and honor the contract. And I knew from there that it was not gonna be good because at that point, people who were fans of Scarlett Johansson, other people who was a part of Marvel Universe, once they saw that happen with her, then it was like everybody was like, "Yeah, I don't know about this guy," and we just saw it just went downhill. Even with the Star Wars brand just went downhill. And I said this before: that whole Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm camp over there, it has not been good for them because they have just been not been on point. It's like they lost their identity. Um, They losing directors. They haven't got scripts prepared. They got people walking off projects. It was just pretty bad. Bottom line, it was pretty bad. But I'm so glad that Bob is back because Bob is going to clean up all that stuff that's going on over there. And I'm pretty sure when he gets up in there in the office Monday morning, which is today, he's going to go up in there and look and be like, okay, what the hell was this? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. And he's gonna go in there with a fine tooth comb and be like, okay, we finna fix this, we finna fix this, we finna fix this. And I'm pretty sure that Kevin Feige is extremely excited that Bob is coming back, because Bob and Kevin Feige were two guys that helped um, put that who created their whole yearly span of Marvel universe with the movies from Iron Man to Avengers up to now. And the reason why they were so successful is because Bob understands business, but he also understands creativity. He's a company man that says, yeah, we got to make business. We want to bring business in. We want to make the money. But he also understands that, hey, when we got good people, we don't want to let the good people go, or uh, get on their bad side for stupid stuff. But then also, too, in order for us to make money, we have to be creative. We just can't throw something out there and just expect people to say, here, come on and buy it. No, we have to be creative. We have to go in the lab. We have to create things that people want to see. Because once we get creative, creativity is what brings in the money. You know, we're not just having this company to say, okay, let's just please stockholders, let's just please the board, let's just throw it out there because it has a fan base. No. And if you look at years ago when they first started their Marvel run, that first Marvel run that they started was so successful because they had a plan. They had everything put in place. Everybody knew their positions. And Bob stuck with that plan because he said, this is what we're going to do. Kevin Feige was like, hey, I'm on board with you. This is what we're going to do. Let's make it happen. It wasn't that, oh, okay, I want this to be a standalone film. No, no, no. This is what we got. This is how we're gonna run this. Now, if you have a problem with that and you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine. You can go ahead and go. But I'm not changing anything. And look at the success that the company had under his watch. And look at what happened when he left. So it's pretty self-explanatory why they bringing him back. You know, And then not only that, look at the problems that they had, with Blade. You had the directors leaving Blade, you don't have a script ready. You had all these things it's just a lot of shit. So, like I said, I'm excited that he is back because he's going to clean things up over there. He's going to get things back on track. And not only that, I'm pretty sure a lot of productions, a lot of the people who was a part of productions that left, once they found out that Bob is coming back, I'm pretty sure he's going to get on the phone with them and say, hey, forget about what happened. I'm here now. How can we make this right? Let's move forward. So you all tell me how y'all feel about this. Disney bringing back Bob Iger to the team to run the company, to steer it in the right direction. Let me know y'all thoughts and comments. Smash that like and subscribe button. And until then, holla at your boy.